Like if everybody could just take a deep breath. Fuck. I got some stuff to talk to you about. I just needed a breath with you, I guess.
Let there be peace down in your soul for the things that this world we can't control. Baby, dry your eyes. I will sing you a lullaby. Baby of mine.
Listen to this.
Let there be peace down in your soul for the things of this world we can't control. Baby, dry your eyes. I will sing you a lullaby. Baby of mine.
Alexa, stop. All right. What a fucking whirlwind of a day. I don't even know where to start. I feel like I'm gonna disconnect my fucking phone after the shit that came through my phone to fucking day. Like, I have been in meetings all day and literally have not had my phone. Like, at all. At 3:30, I pick up my phone. I didn't even have lunch today. I didn't have a smoke break. I didn't have lunch. I literally worked from fucking 6 a.m. until 3:30 with not a breath. At 3:30, I finally look at my phone and I felt like I was in a fucking Twilight Zone. That's not true. I checked my phone twice. I did. I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. Huh. The amount of people that have messaged me today with the amount of things that they have messaged me, like, I thought my meetings make my brain hurt. Listen, I don't even know where to begin. Sorry. Like, I don't even know where to fucking begin. I feel like my brain is just gonna explode with the amount of asinine stupidity that comes from some of these people. And not only them, just not only them, but the lack of intelligence that I assume that some of you have for believing them. Because you have joined this crusade against me. So I only assume that you are just as ignorant as they are because you believe it. Like, I mean, and it's hard to believe that there's that many fucking ignorant grown people in this world that either A, don't think for themselves, or B, don't research things for themselves. Or don't fucking listen. Shit, some of y'all have been stalking me for years. I mean, y'all have got to have heard something. Like, I feel like some of y'all aren't even good stalkers. Like, you're ignorant, you have no common sense, and you're not even a good stalker. It just baffles me. It blows my fucking mind. Well, I worked today. Worked. Like fucking hard worked. In meetings, getting my classroom ready, getting teachers ready, getting curriculum ready. Well, I fucking worked today. A group of individuals who accuse me of being lazy, of stealing money because I don't do anything else, sat on Reddit and tore me to shreds because clearly they have so much to do with their life. Because they literally just sat and talked about me all day. 99% of the information they posted was fucking inaccurate. And it amazed me because there was such a group of them that just believed the bullshit that y'all all talk about. I can't imagine that all of y'all are that stupid. You just can't be. You can't possibly be that fucking dumb. You just can't be. Like, I sat around some of the most brilliant educators today. I mean, brilliant. The most brilliant admins and educators today. And I was honored that I sat on a different side of the table today. I was tickled pink and proud as a fucking peacock. You have no idea how honored and proud I was today. And then I pick up my phone and think, who educated y'all? Because I feel bad for those teachers. I hope they've retired. Because clearly you have no common sense. Like, what has me the most mad, Lori, see, there you go talking when you didn't even hear the beginning of the story, which said, I wasn't on my phone until the end of the day at 3:30 when I got off. So before you speak, make sure you know all the facts, which is another thing. Some of y'all talk without even listening to the whole thing. Y'all put your 2 cents into shit that y'all just have no business getting into. And it's just like, fuck. When, like, it's just like, Jesus. And what has me the most mad, and this is what has me infuriated beyond belief, is that you will go the distance to not just hurt me, but hurt my kiddos. Because you telling people not to buy stuff from my wish list doesn't just hurt me, it hurts my kiddos. It hurts my students. And I know you want to hurt me because you're just vindictive assholes, but it hurts my students. Because they're the ones that suffer. Because I know you want to say that whatever lies in garbage, but if you were any type of educator, which you try and say that you are on here, which you definitely are not, because if you were an educator, you wouldn't be trying to hurt another educator. You would know how much teachers put into their classrooms and how much we rely on partners in education to help us every year. Because number one, it's about our kids, not about us. But you wouldn't know that because you're so fucking black-hearted that you don't care that it hurts my kids. You just want to hurt me. I'm trying to think of something not to... I'm trying not to be as ugly as possible because trust me, when it comes to my kids and when it comes to my students, I will be ugly. I will be ruthless when it comes to them because they deserve better than what you're trying to give to me. So let me respond to some of you, since you are just so know-it-all and so fucking almighty. Since you need an answer, since you're the accountability police, since you know everything there is to know, and since your situation is the situation, since you are the end-all, be-all of fucking answers, let me answer you. I have a wish list for my classroom. It's on my link tree. It's nowhere near as extensive as it usually is. And there they go, sit and pick it apart like crazy. Here's one idiot that says, I looked up her Teach Louisiana. There are two, and I think it says Orleans Parish. It says grades 1st to 8th. I hold a Louisiana teaching authorization. Let me clear it up for you, for some of you who just have this like hard on for the bull crap that Susie sent you, and for just this loophole that you just have to like say. I am a certified Louisiana teacher that lost my certification during COVID because I didn't fill out the paperwork, or my school didn't fill out the paperwork correctly during COVID. And because of the fact that I'm so close to retirement, I'm not going through all the loopholes and paying all that money to go back through the certification process when it doesn't mean extra money for the cause. So I hold a Louisiana teaching authorization, which is the same thing. I graduated from Southeastern Louisiana University in education. I could show you my graduation from college in education. That's me when I graduated from college. Right there. If you'd like, I even have my diploma right behind there also. I passed the praxis on the first time. As a matter of fact, I passed the praxis before I even had to pass it. I never had to retake it. I never had to take it twice. I passed it on my first time out the gate. Actually, it was the NCTM at the time. I mean, at the NCLEC or whatever it was called then, but it's the praxis now. Up until COVID, I was a completely certified teacher, and until COVID, that's when it lapsed. I still hold the same thing. I still get the same pay. It doesn't matter either way. The only person it matters to is you assholes who just want to say I'm not a certified teacher, but I still have every right and every responsibility of teachers do. The only person it matters to is you, so that you could say something ugly about me. And in all honesty, it's nothing ugly. I have been Teacher of the Year 10 times in different parishes, and some in the same parishes. 3 times in Jefferson Parish, once in Plaquemines Parish, in Orleans Parish several times, in Rapides Parish during Hurricane Katrina. I've been Teacher of the Year 10 times, State Teacher of the Year for an organization once. I've been Parish Teacher of the Year for an organization several times. I hold over 70 plus awards and accolades for the amazing teacher that I am. Some student, some teacher, some administration, and some friend-nominated awards. And some self-nominated awards. Because you know what? I'm a fucking amazing educator. And I know my worth. My students know my worth. My administration knows my worth. My family and friends know my worth. And there is nothing wrong with any of that. I've won the University of Kentucky Teacher Who Made a Difference Award 4 freaking times, nominated by 4 different groups of people. Sorry if you don't like that, but it's true. Up until someone decided that they no longer wanted to be in my life, which I am still very happy about that decision, and I'll stand by it, I was up for National Teacher of the Year. And I was about to be inducted in the National Teacher Hall of Fame. And that all came crashing down when all of you decided to go against that. And that's okay. That's just one less thing on my bucket list I'll achieve. And I'll just have to die on that hill. I'll be all right with that. I think 10 Teacher of the Years is an accolade I'll be okay with. You can't take that away from me. The night after night or week after week when my kids from 15, 14, 17, 12 years ago come in here and say, Miss Chauvin, I missed you so much. How are you? When they come in here and tell me about their children, their life, their future, how I've impacted their life for the better is amazing. I bet some people don't even want you in their life in the present. So I'll take that any day of the week. You all have exploited one particular student from my past who supposedly has had this horrible interaction, who I have documentation, is lying. And again, I will say this because I've said this in the past. If one student out of the 23 years of my teaching comes back and says I was just this mean teacher, 1 out of 23 years of teaching, I'm doing okay. And again, I can prove that she was lying about the accounts that she's given to y'all. But that's neither here nor there either. None of you, unless you are a former student, admin, or colleague of mine, and even my colleagues have not seen me teach because they're busy teaching their own class, have seen me teach. None of you. And the students of mine that have seen me teach come back and speak nothing but highly of me. And I mean nothing but highly of me. Someone said on here, I just checked out her classroom wish list. So, since when did lawn chairs become a classroom need? We do flexible seating in our classroom. I also like to do reading corners. I also like to have a fun, cool classroom because I like my kids to be comfortable. I like my kids to know that they have a welcoming environment. I don't like my kids to be bored in class. I showed my classroom from a couple of years ago where my kids thrived better than they've ever thrived in their life. And they had amazing seating. If you don't like it, don't buy it. They proceeded to be like, oh my God, it's a liability and this and that and the other. And think of all these things. If you don't like it, don't buy it. There's 2 chairs for $99 on my wish list. If you have the means to buy them for my students to have a comfortable learning environment, by all means, please do. I also have a balcony at my classroom, and my kids have the ability to go outside and read and do their work and study and do their assignments. That's why. Since when do they need a 6-pack of king-size sheets for a classroom? Well, wouldn't you know, she has a king-size bed. You're right, I do have a king-size bed. But you know what's in my classroom? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bulletin boards. And it's a lot cheaper and easier to buy king-size sheets that don't fade, that don't bunch, that don't wrinkle, to hang on your bulletin board. And if you are a new teacher and you don't know that hack, do that. Flat sheets that are really cheap from either Amazon or Walmart or if you've got a little bit more money in your pocket, you could buy like fun fabric or whatever. Or you could buy like a, what do you call it? A shower curtain, or like a fun shower curtain, whatever your theme is. But this year my theme is a little bit different. It's sewing. So I'm buying black sheets so that I can cut out the things that I want to go on the black sheets. So I'm buying plain black sheets. There's a deal on Amazon for 5 of the sheets. I can actually cut some of them and sew them together and be able to cover all of my bulletin boards. Okay? So, just letting you know. That's why the sheets are there. I've got sheets on my bed. They're music notes. And they're also paisley. I don't need 6 flat black sheets to go on my bed. But I know that some of you are really worried about what goes in my bed. Yes, sir. Hold, please.
I don't know what to do with the tail because I was gonna stitch it right here.
Okay.
And then put clay over it, but I'm not sure.
To do what? To get the stickiness off?
No, there were spikes on it.
So you want spikes on it?
No.
What do you want?
Spikes on it, so I cut the spikes off.
Oh.
And it left a few holes.
I would.
So now I'm trying to cover those up.
So you're trying to cover the holes?
Yes.
You want it smooth?
Yes.
You want the whole thing smooth, or you want these scales too?
I just want the top with the holes smooth.
Okay, so I would just put clay in those holes. And that would make it, it would fill that in and make it smooth.
No, but the other part is since I cut it, now the spikes are flat and they look weird.
If you put the clay on and then smooth it out, it'll look fine. Try it. And if it doesn't, then we'll regroup. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And I know that some of you are saying you wouldn't give them time of day. Why bother? But those people are hindering people from buying off of my classroom wish list for my students. And my students are the ones that suffer. And it's not fair. It's not fair to my kids, to me. It's just not fair. And I'm sick of sitting back. And I'm sick of not fighting for me. And I'm sick of not fighting for my kids. I'm sick of not fighting. It's not fair. Fuck them. It's not. Because they say one lie, and all of you ignorant people just latch on and believe it. And it's not fair. They do unethical things. They say unethical things. They lie. And it's not fair. It's just not. And I am well aware that life is not fair, but I'm not allowed to let all kind of other shit just roll off my back. It's just not okay. It's just not. When it comes to my kids, I'm gonna fight. When it comes to my students, I'm gonna fight. Every time. I said that. Every fucking time, I'm gonna fight for my students. I'm gonna fight for my kids. I'm gonna fight for my children. I'm gonna fight for my students. Every time I'm fighting. So, if you need me to justify everything on my wish list, I will be happy to do that. But I'm gonna fight for my students. And I'm gonna fight for my kids. And I'm gonna fight for me. And I'm not gonna take any shit anymore. And I saw that you asked that. It's a link in my link tree. It's the very first thing. It says my classroom wish list. And there's not even that many things on my damn wish list. It's literally needs. I don't even have any wants on there. It's needs that I need. The only one, actually that's not true. There's one want on there. The chairs. Black. Black sheets. That was the big topic of discussion. Like, I don't understand why, what? I literally get messages every day of the shit you people do. I get messages, pictures, everything. Like, it's ridiculous. I get people bowing out. I get people saying, I'm walking away. Please. Just leave me be. I had somebody last night say, I'm bowing out. I'm done. And I said, okay. That's good. Me too. We'll walk away. Like, I literally had somebody send me an entire group chat that was over 500 fucking slots today that I read today that broke my heart and soul. Because it was somebody that I trusted was in this chat. And I wanted to throw up when I read who was in this chat. Like, when I read this, I wanted to throw up. It literally just made me so sick that I could have, like, thrown my fucking phone and broke it into, like, a million tiny little pieces. I've had people threaten my family. I've had people threaten me, my job, if I don't just sit down and shut up. And let me tell you something, Bougie. I know that you are watching. And I know that you are just listening while you're sick. You and Sam. How's that working out for you? Y'all sick? Not feeling well? Feeling under the weather? But you are not the fucking authority on anything. You are not any authority. You're a fucking bartender, glitter dealer, fucking internet person with absolutely no authority whatsoever on anything, who hasn't gone to the police yet, that knows a crime has been committed, who still hasn't filed a police report on her co-conspirator, who still hasn't filed a police report, who hasn't done anything about it yet, about someone that she was working with, who hasn't filed a police report. Isn't that funny? Because you think you're the law. And you think you're this big internet sleuth. But the longer you wait, that's what makes you an accessory. Don't think so? Keep fucking around. You're going to keep finding out. Think I'm wrong. But you should definitely get better first from that sickness. You should definitely get better first. Because you knew. And instead, you want to be all big martyr hero. You should be reporting it to the actual fucking police. Like I have. Don't feel bad for me. Don't. Because when this is all said and done, I'm going to be sitting so fucking pretty, it's disgusting. But what I feel bad for is my students and my children. That's what I feel bad for. I feel bad that people, grown-ass adults, are sitting there telling you not to do for me because they're so bitter that I won't share my personal information with you, that they will be willing to hurt my students. That's what I'm fucking pissed about. I also want to talk to you about something, and I waited until a lot of you came in because I want to talk to you about something that's super important. I want to talk to you about Mr. Fancy Pants. Nikki Worley from Mr. Fancy Pants. And I want to talk to you about her unethical business behavior. I want to talk to you about something that she did that's definitely illegal. And if she claims it's not illegal, it's definitely unethical. So I'd like to put this into your thinking caps. And I want to make sure that you're aware of it. I did. Well, kind of. I'll show it to you in a minute. Or would you like to see that first? You want to take a good news break first? So that they can go alert her? So that she can go and get all big mad? Because I've also reported this as well. But let me show you. Because I made sure I took a picture that I could show you. So I started on one window. And for those of you who were here last night, I said I was going to paint my windows. We're taking a small commercial break, so just listen. I said I was going to paint my windows like a stained glass and like a mosaic. I have 4 floor-to-ceiling windows. And I started with one, and when I pulled the tape, so this is the start of it, okay? This was the start of it. Let me show you that first, okay? This is the start of it. And it was looking good. It was looking good. Okay? But then, when I pulled the tape, hold on, I've got to play a video. Like, I made a video of pulling the tape. So I got to, like, freeze frame it at the end. Hold on. Because it was, like, super mega satisfying, I think. Okay, wait. Alright, look. But at the end, I was like, that kind of looks like I just painted a bunch of shapes on my window. Like, it looks like a bunch of parallelograms and a bunch of triangles. It doesn't look like a stained glass window. It kind of looks like just a bunch of shapes. I was like, wah, wah. So I left it because I only painted like half of it at first, and I was like, I don't like it. I'm taking it off. So I got a bucket. I got water. I was like taking it off. I was done. I was like, nope. I'm taking it off. Okay. So the whole day I was preparing to like take it off. But then 3 o'clock hit. And the sun came in. And there was the colors on the ground. Y'all. It was so fucking beautiful. It was just beautiful. So, I said, fuck it. And now I can't get to the very top. I can't get to the very top because I'm not climbing on a ladder and my legs can't handle it either. But, and I also like the clouds. But look. Now, I didn't get a chance to finish it because literally I've been in meeting. And then I worked all in the rest of my room today because the rule was I had to get everything else done before I did this. coming along. So then I filled in the rest of the top here up until like that halfway point. And then look at the clouds coming through. It's going to be so pretty. Right? Meeting, finger paint. And it's looking so good. I think I gotta put another line of tape like right here to like close this off. But I love that the clouds come in over the top. And I think it's also gonna like keep the heat out, you know, a little bit of my room. So, the only thing that I don't like about it though is you won't be able to see the plants on the balcony. Like, if we put plants out there, you won't be able to see those. So, but it looks amazing. And so when I backed off from these, like, you could see it gaze down on the floor, and it's, y'all, it's beautiful. And my, like, I don't really, so I have a desk area, but I don't really have a desk. Like, I don't really sit behind my area. So, like, literally, it is so small. Like, you could barely, you could barely fit your body behind it. Like, it's just enough to fit behind it so I can open the drawers, but I don't like go sit, I don't even have a chair behind there. And so, because I don't really sit down during the day, and I don't, like, sit behind my desk because I'm always, like, with my groups and with my kids, and we're either on the floor or on the desks or whatever. Like, it's a lot. My classroom's a lot. We're a lot. And so, but that's right by where, like, my desk area is. So, it's like a little peaceful area to sit. But that's where the two, the gravity chairs are going to be, so that they can be, you know, like, that could be like a little peaceful area. And that's where the little diffuser thing is going to be. And that's like where the peaceful area is, or the calm area, because sometimes they need a calming area because they're big kids and they get wound up fast. So, but it's really, it's coming along. So if you were around last night when we were having the discussion, it's coming along. And then I started with my door, but I don't think I can show you my door because I think it has my I think it has my room number on it. So I don't think I could show you my door. Let me see. It does. I can't show you my door. And I can't, show you the other window either, because it's got my room number on it too. But I can, I'll try and like blob those out. So, so I'll try and blob those out tomorrow, but there's other things in the background that I can't show either, so I'm gonna have to like be strategic about taking those pictures. But it's coming along. I did do I teach high school. I just don't say what grade in high school necessarily, but I teach high school. But it's coming along like really, really well. Like really well. which I'm really proud of. Like, let me tell you something. I went in that room this morning and laid so much shit on those walls and hung stuff so fast. You have no idea how much I like got done today. Like, you have no idea how much I got done. It was ridiculously fast. Like, so fast. I went in there with like a mission and a purpose. Sorry. I got something in my throat. Give me a second. Oh, I got it. Sorry, that was gross. But I went in there with like a vengeance. I got there super early. I brought shit in. I gotta organize my like literally, it's so great. I hung my board light. Like, it was so good. I can't wait for them to come. Oh, I can't wait. I got their snack sacks going. We've already gone back. Like, the teachers have already gone back. We get students on Wednesday. Like, we start back on Wednesday with testing. Which is rough. Okay. So, let's talk about something with Mr. Fancy Pants. So, I asked the other day to, I don't even remember who sent me the video. I did. Let me see if I can find who sent me the video. I think I know who did, but I think it was this person. It was. Alright. I asked the other day for Nikki to come in and have a conversation with me. Because I would like to have a conversation with her. And put it all out there. And maybe, just maybe move forward. Now, let me tell you why. Rachel from Mr. Nola's Glitter and I, we have moved forward. I called her, apologized for my actions. What she said is none of your business. Whether she apologized, whether she moved forward, none of your business. But I called and apologized to her and spoke to her. And we're moving forward. And I'm super proud of us for the adult decision and the adult conversation that we had. And I appreciate it greatly with everything in my body. I asked for Nikki from Mr. Fancy Pants. So let's talk about it. Now, I want you to hear what Nikki said. And then I want to talk to you after this. Listen, please. Hold on.
Room didn't exist. You lied to me. You told me what it was going for Jude's journey room, and it didn't go for that. So even if I took that money, what would have mattered? You still are a liar.
Wait, I'm gonna let you hear that one more time, okay?
Room didn't exist. You lied to me.
She said, that room didn't exist. You lied to me. That was that first part. It just cuts out, okay?
Room didn't exist. You lied to me. You told me what it was going for Jude's journey room, and it didn't go for that. So even if I took that money, what would have mattered? You still are a liar.
She says, even if I would have took that money, I'm going to let you hear that one more time. It would have made you a thief. But I'm gonna let y'all hear it again, okay? Hold on.
Can't make two. Room didn't exist. You lied to me. You told me what it was going for Jude's journey room, and it didn't go for that. So even if I took that money, what would have mattered? You still are a liar. I can't back-to-back make two PayPal claims for the same PayPal. I can't do that, and she knows that. I'm sick and tired.
Wait, it's just buffering. Just give it a second. It's just buffering. Just give it a second. It's just taking a little bit. I have crappy internet. I just do. Sorry. God, my internet is so slow. Let me see if I turn off my Wi-Fi and or close all of these things out. Let's try again. Am I frozen to y'all? Let me get all the way out of this and open it back up and see if that works.
Didn't exist. You lied to me. You told me what it was going for Jude's Journey Room, and it didn't go for that. So even if I took that money, what would it have mattered? You still are a liar.
Okay, I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to answer that question. She says, even if I would have took that money, what would it have mattered? I'm still a liar. Then that would have made you a thief. If you would have took that money, it would have made you a thief. Whether or not I was a liar, you would have been a thief. If you took that money twice, that makes you a thief. Period. And the fact that you said that,
I can't back-to-back make two PayPal claims.
yes, you did.
For the same PayPal.
Yes, you did.
I can't do that, and she knows that. I'm sick and tired.
Oh. All right, we're just going to let my phone right there for a second. And hopefully that it comes out because I don't know why it's being a douche. The person who sent me that, if you could send it again, maybe it'll like piggyback on. All right, so let's talk about Nikki for a minute. Let's talk about Nikki and how unethical she is and that she absolutely did do that, okay? First of all, Nikki did make 2 PayPal claims back to back on a cup. She did. She made a PayPal claim on a cup that she bought for my son. And then she made another PayPal claim on the same cup. And it fell through the crack. And she absolutely did get both of those refunds. She did. She absolutely did. So you absolutely fucking did steal from me. Period. You fucking did. Now, let's talk about the fact that you said I lied. I want to explain something to some of you. Let me dumb it down because some of you need it dumbed down. Like for real, bottom of the barrel dumb. Listen. I did not take donations. What I did was I said I was going to use affiliate money. Is everybody clear on that part? Everybody good with that? That I was going to use my affiliate money for the Journey Room. Everybody at least agree with that? Everybody good with that? That I was using my affiliate money for the Journey Room. Okay? Say I didn't use the money for the Journey Room. Right? That's Nikki. She don't like that. Yeah, she don't like that. Am I good now? That's Nikki. She's ruthless like that. Alright. So I'm going to repeat it. So we agree that I said I was using my affiliate money or portions of my affiliate money, some portions of, to go towards the Journey Room. Correct? And Nikki is saying, but I didn't use that money for the Journey Room. And that's where we separate. Correct? That's where we hit the fork in the road. Right? Okay. All right. I'm aware of that, Marie, but we not splitting hairs just yet. Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm clear on where the fork in the road is. I said I was using the money for the journey room. Nikki's saying, but you didn't use the money. Okay. Let's talk about this. You're right. It is my money, and I could do whatever I want with it. I could change my mind and say, I am going to use it for whiskey and strippers. I'm going to use it to go travel the world. I'm going to use it to go and do whatever the fuck I want with it. You're absolutely right. I could do whatever the fuck I want with that money. However, that money is for the journey room or for the forever nursery. Okay? I could use it for a Mustang. I could use it for boob implants. I could use it to suck my butt out. Whatever. Okay? But listen to me. If I were to go on a trip to Bora Bora right now, if I were to go to if I were to say, Sharon or Pumpkin or whoever, Danielle, buy this remote and $5 of the purchase is going to go towards me going to Bora Bora. Okay? And you bought the remote. And I took that $5. Everybody with me so far? Now I said this $5 is going to go towards my trip to Bora Bora. Correct? Now listen. Now I go to Southwest and I say, sell me a plane ticket to Bora Bora right now. Well, all I have is this $5. Do you think Southwest is going to give me a trip ticket to Bora Bora? Yes or no? That's the only answers I want. Yes or no? If I only had $5, yes or no, would Southwest sell me a ticket to Bora Bora? No, they would not. No. If I then said, okay, well, you know what? Now I'm gonna sell the remote, the scissors. I'm gonna sell a bunch of things. Now I've got $75. But that ticket to Bora Bora is still $3,000. But I got $75 now. I'm going to go back to Southwest. I'm going to say, listen, now I have $75. Sell me a trip to Bora Bora. What do you think they're going to tell me? What do you think they're going to tell me? They're still going to say, listen, you can come and fly to Bora Bora anytime you want, correct? But you're going to need more money. Now, I'm going to come back to you all and say, listen, everybody, I'm still going to Bora Bora and I'm still flying Southwest, but I'm going to need to work to earn more money. Is everybody clear on how that fucking works? Is everybody clear on how earning money for a goal works? I'm just saying. Does anybody have a fucking question on how I can't take Nikki's $450 or $500 that she unethically told people about a business contract and business earnings and told people all over the internet that she supplied, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. Just give me, I'm going to circle back to that. I can't take that $450 and go to Children's Hospital and say, well, Nikki from Mr. Fancy Pants gave me $500. Let's go. Bring on the Forever Nerd. No. That's not how it works. But I do want to let you know that Nikki from Mr. Fancy Pants, I would not work with her or associate or affiliate with her. Because this is absolutely 100% factual. Nikki Worley from Mr. Fancy Pants disseminated my earnings to publicly to people without my authorization. And that is not okay. She disseminated and then lied about what they were. And then lied. Lied about what those earnings were. Nicole Worley from Mr. Fancy Pants said that my earned advertised affiliate money was a donation to me. And that was not correct. The money that Nicole Worley paid me was affiliate money that I had earned for advertising for her company in my Facebook group and on TikTok. That was money that she owed me in our contract. It was not a charitable donation. I have never ever claimed to be a 501(c)(3). I have never claimed to be a charity, and that was not a donation. That was a payout that she owed me in a business negotiation. And she publicly gave that to someone without my authorization and has disseminated that several times without my authorization. That's private financial information to other people. So I just want to let you know the type of business person that Nicole Worley is. If you choose to get into business with her, that's what she's going to do with your private business information. She's going to disseminate it to people and then lie about the money. And I think that's important to know. And I asked the other day, and I wish I could get this video to load, because I asked the other day to speak to her because I wanted to let things be water under the bridge and we both just walk away. Because Nicole is a sneaky, deceptive snake in the grass who does a lot of things behind the scenes. Because she, like Jessica, loves that poor, pitiful fucking me attention. And she has always, and I will stand 10 toes fucking deep on this, had the hots for fucking Wendy. And she just couldn't get past the fact that Wendy fucking wanted me. And I have the proof for that. 100 times fold. And Wendy and I made amends on Friday Night Feelings. But Wendy decided to comment on little Nicole Worley's TikTok the other day. But I don't think that Wendy remembers that when she was on her way to go get Captain from the airport after Nikki called Captain and told him a bunch of lies and bullshit, that she gave me her password to Snapchat and begged me to download all of our messages so that we wouldn't lose them because they were so important and she loved me so much and loved them. I have every single message we've ever sent to each other, and pictures, and videos, including the screenshots that you sent me about Nikki and wanting to leave her because she was so psychotically obsessed with you. Including the ones that you shared with me at Ralph and Kaku's in Alabama. There's that. But you could have walked away. And you could have just left me alone. You could have just shut the fuck up and left me alone. Oh, Iris. Or is that Tina? Or is that Nikki? Or is that Wendy on the Slick? See, you come in under those fake names. You know I'm not lying. You're goading, so I'll put it. But you know I'm not. Huh, Adela? You know I'm not. But, I mean, you want to roll the dice with it? I mean, do you? I mean, it'd be a shame to let all those people see all those lies she told. Those walls would crumble real fast, wouldn't they? But anyway. But one thing's for sure, and two things for certain. Nikki absolutely lied about those double PayPal claims. And if you don't think I'm telling the truth, Nikki, then take me to court. Take me to court. If I'm lying, take me to court. Because I have those. So take me to court. I love Sweary Kim. I love her. Love her. If I'm lying, take me to court. And Discovery, nothing would please me more than having all that shit for everybody in court and the free fucking world to see. Take me to court. Let's go. I got nothing but the fucking truth on my side. Do it. I'll fucking produce every fucking screenshot that I have from that Snapchat. Every fucking screenshot I got from her. Every photo. Every video. Everything. Discovery's a bitch. Especially when it's on my side. So, isn't that great? Take me to court. Wouldn't that be great? Then we can get the real truth out. Take me. I have a great attorney. So, all your little minions that you send in here on the Slick to say I'm deviously lying, take me. Fuck y'all. I'm sick of playing with y'all. So, or maybe you just pretend I didn't post it. Say again? Love Mr. Fancy Pants? Okay. Well, everybody makes mistakes.